This is the ADA chairlift for swimming pool. For you guys that are having trouble with your batteries, where they go dead like every year, you got to replace them. They don't hold a charge. They're the old style lead acid batteries. So these guys, I only seem to get about 1 year maximum of use out of them, and then they're shot, and you have to pay like $300 or something to find them, replace them. Or you can try replacing the individual cells inside, and like maybe $100 or so, but you're still doing this like every year, and when someone needs the ADA lift, you find out that it doesn't work, or you're constantly testing it, charging it, trying to maintain it and keep it going. It's a lot of hassle. So I've done a conversion here with these. They're generic knockoff Cobalt brand or Cobalt equivalent batteries, 24 volts. You can find these things on Amazon fairly cheap. I bought a 2-pack so I can have one on the charger and one on the lift. I think it was like $60, 50 something dollars for 2 batteries. And then you get these adapters. They sell them for like Power Wheels or other conversions. They have the 2 wires coming out of them. And what I do is I solder them directly to the terminals here and here. So of course, as you see, the negative and positive, and then grease them so that they don't corrode. I put a bunch of silicone grease on here. Grease these terminals too so that they don't corrode, and that protects the inside battery terminals too when they sit out here in the pool environment. So you just need to carefully drill 3 holes. Be careful about drilling this hole and not hitting the actual actuator here with your drill bit, and then make sure you use short enough screws so that you don't hit them, because as you can see, it's a fairly close, let's see, that screw there, pretty close to the actuator. The screws that are up here have a little bit more room. So these are pretty small screws. Just find something that fits whatever adapter you end up getting. And then same thing, Amazon. I think this was something like $12 a piece or something like that. Just find the ones that are compatible with the 24 volt Cobalt, or if you end up going with Greenworks or whatever brand or knockoff brand that is 24 volts. I've used the 20 volt version before and it works. It's just a lot slower and a little bit weaker. So without it being 24 volts, it may not have the 350 pound capacity that it's supposed to be rated for. Whereas 24 volts matches the 24 volts of the original battery. There's 2 12 volt cells inside here, though these batteries here will hold that voltage a lot longer under strain than a lead acid battery will. The lead acid batteries suffer from a lot of sag when you're drawing power from them, and the voltage drops pretty big. These guys should hold it a lot longer and make the lift work a little bit quicker. Possibly higher capacity, but don't count on that. It's not rated for more than 350, but these guys here, they just click in and you charge them up on a battery charger like you would for your drills, and you can swap them out. Show your front desk personnel how to do it so that after hours, you know, after maintenance goes home or anything, and you need a battery swap, then they know where to find it and how to swap it out. The nice thing is the chargers for these things are also cheap and easily available. If you do have your tools that you're using are Milwaukee or Makita or whatever other brand that you use, could even be Cobalt, you can also consider using the batteries that you have there and getting extras so that you can rotate them through your tools, make sure the batteries are working, And then also you can always use the same charger so that it's less options or less items to buy. And then all you need to do is pretty much just purchase the adapter. And then if you want extra batteries to keep on the lift, then you can do that too and save yourself a little bit there. They had the Ryobis here, which has the long portion that sticks into the handle of the drill, so it wouldn't really work in this setup. So I purchased, or had them purchase, these style ones, and they work great. And as you can see, it does move. These things are awfully slow, but that's probably a good thing. And I've already tested it through the full range and down into the water and back up. I put my weight on it and it did lift me and seemed to work just fine without any trouble. So yeah, consider one of these conversions if you have trouble with the original batteries. These guys work great. No problem. All right. Hope that helps you out.